The weight of water, the sound of water used to calm her. Now it only made her hands shake. Dripping taps, showers, rain, even the faint gurgle of a water bottle made her heart race. She used to own the water, glide through it like silk, breathe in rhythm with its heartbeat. But now every drop felt like memory come to drown her. It had been 6 months since the accident. 6 months since Ava died. 6 months since the lake took her sister and left her alive. Mara hadn't gone near a pool since she told everyone, the press, her coach, her therapist, that she was taking a break from competitive swimming. But breaks don't last forever. Breaks don't make you wake up at night, choking, drenched in sweat, your ears ringing with the sound of someone calling your name, Mara. The voice always came when she least expected it. Soft, watery, almost curious. The first time she heard it, she'd been washing her hands. The second, when she poured tea. The third, when she opened the shower. You promised, Mara. Finish what we started. Her therapist said it was grief, survivor's guilt, the mind's way of trying to reconcile the unbearable. But the voice knew things grief shouldn't. It knew the lullaby their mother used to hum. It knew the exact words Mara had whispered before Ava went under. I'll race you back to the dock. She hadn't meant to. She just wanted one last lap, one last race before the storm. Ava's laughter had echoed over the water, bright and wild, and then the boat had overturned. A flash, a scream, and the cold. She tried to forget, but water never let her. Every night the dreams came, her sister's hair fanning out beneath the surface, her hand reaching up through the dark, her lips moving in the silence. Come back. Mara would wake gasping, clutching the sheets, her body heavy with guilt. The newspapers had called it an accident. Her father had called it God's will. But Mara knew the truth. She was too proud to lose, even to her sister, and the lake had taken its revenge. It was a rainy Tuesday when the voice returned, clearer than ever. Mara was rinsing a glass in the sink when she heard it again, whispering through the gurgle of the drain. One more swim. She dropped the glass. It shattered, cutting her palm. You can't keep hiding, Mara. You promised. Her reflection in the window seemed wrong, her face pale, eyes hollow. But in the glass she thought she saw something else, a second figure standing just behind her, wet hair, blue lips, a soft, sorrowful smile. She stumbled backward, gasping, blood running down her wrist. But when she turned round, no one was there, only the sound of rain against the glass. That night she drove. No destination, just headlights slicing through fog, wipers scraping against the downpour. Somehow she found herself at the lake, the same one where Ava had died. The water rippled like a sleeping thing. The boathouse was still there, warped wood, peeling paint, a padlock hanging loosely on the door. The world felt suspended. She stepped out, the cold biting into her skin. The lake reflected the moon in trembling fragments. Finish what we started. The voice was so close now. Mara's breath hitched. Ava, you left me there. She closed her eyes. I tried to save you. The lake responded with silence, and then ripples. a shape rising from the water, hair like shadow, hands pale and trembling, eyes that glowed faintly in the moonlight. Ava Mara's heart broke open. She took a step forward, tears mingling with rain. "Come back," her sister whispered. One last race. The surface shimmered, calling her. She stepped into the shallows, shoes sinking into the mud. The cold climbed her legs, numbing her, cleansing her, claiming her. Her reflection blurred, and for a moment she couldn't tell which face was hers. "Okay," she whispered, her breath shaking. "Let's finish it." She dove. The water embraced her like an old friend. It wasn't terrifying, it was beautiful. Every movement, every pull, every breath that burned felt familiar again. She could almost see Ava beside her, swimming effortlessly, smiling, free. And then the world began to twist. The lake darkened. The surface vanished. The water pressed around her chest like iron. She couldn't tell up from down. Her lungs screamed. She saw Ava's face, close, gentle, luminous. "You can't stay here," the voice murmured. Mara reached out. "But you have to forgive yourself." Ava's touch was soft as mist. Then she was gone, dissolved into the black. Mara woke, coughing on the dock, soaked to the bone, shaking violently. Dawn was breaking. The world was quiet again. She looked at the lake, still calm, peaceful. Beside her hand lay a small silver necklace, Ava's, the one that had been lost that night. Mara clutched it to her chest, sobbing into the sunrise. The water no longer felt like her enemy. It was heavy, yes, but it was also forgiving. For the first time since the accident, she didn't hear the voice anymore, just the soft lap of waves. And in that sound, she found something close to peace. The weight of water is the weight of memory, of guilt that sinks, and forgiveness that floats.